Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video we're going to talk start collecting Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and today we're looking at the cities of Sigmar, and in particular the subfaction or free city of Settlers Gain. Now in this video we're going to go through the special rule for Settlers Gain, talk a little bit about it, before looking at a couple of units we recommend to get started with for this particular free city. We'll then look at some other units we can use to expand upon those couple of initial purchases, and finally finish off the video with a little sample army list of 1,000 points for you to use, hopefully as some inspiration for starting your own force of Settlers Gain for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. And so, the special rule for Settlers Gain is called Expert Instruction. We get to add one casting rolls for friendly Settlers Gain wizards. Note this is just casting rolls, so no unbinding or dispelling rolls will be affected by this rule. And in addition though to this, at the start of each hero phase we can receive one additional command point if the model you pick to be your general is within 3 inches of any friendly allied Lumineth Realm Lords heroes. So two things, we're going to want wizards, or we're going to want at least one allied Lumineth Realm Lord hero in our force to get those extra command points as well. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, looking at where to begin with the force, for me, I think a fantastic wizard that has a really great spell lore access to is the Sorceress. Now, this is an elf unit, so it's going to tie nicely and give us some cool options with, building our Lumineth Realm Lords models around them as well. But the Sorceress, for me, she is a fantastic hero. She has the ability to sacrifice a Darkling Coven's model near her to gain +2 to cast, which would total in a total of +3. And then she also has a really good War Scroll spell as well, which is a Word of Pain, -1 to hit on the unit she targets with, but also D3 mortal wounds. Now, joining our Sorceress, we then have a unit called the Blackguard. Blackguard will become a battle line in a force that contains a Darkling Coven's hero leading it as the general, so pretty cool there. But you've also got the Steel and Sorcery, where this unit has a ward save of 4+ while it's within 3 inches of any friendly sorceresses, and the Sorceress will get the same benefit for being in the same range as that to the Blackguard unit. Other than that, they are a 2-inch range model with their attacks, 2 attacks, 3s and 3s, run 1, damage 1, so can put out some decent amount of punch as well. 4+ base save and 1 wound is also pretty nice, along with Bravery 7, which does get increased to Bravery 8 if you've got any banners in the unit. Looking at where to go next, what other wizards can we take for our army to really sort of push into the idea of what the city is all about, trying to get wizards working alongside some Lumineth? And for me, it is the Battle Mage. Now, the Battle Mage on foot is interesting. The one big thing here with the Battle Mage on foot is it's going to get access to any of the spells, things like the Alchemite Warforger, and even the Battle Mages on Luminarch and Hurricanum will have their spells predetermined for them, and not all of those are particularly the best spells or the ones we maybe want to go with. So the Battle Mage here, having one on foot, will allow you to really pick what spells you want to use and have a little bit more options when you're playing your game. Not only that, but it is a fantastic kit that has so many different bits and pieces. Now, the Battle Mage itself can also pick an Arcane Trinket as well. This is a variety of different upgrades, and you get one of them. This could be anything from a 5+ ward save from the Eldritch Hourglass, +1 casting rolls from your Ancient Grimoire. You've got the Ensorcelled Skull as well to add one to your Unbinding if you want to, which could be a nice little bonus to go along and sort of even out the Settlers Gain benefit. But all in all, they are, a really nice unit to be taking. Now, another battle line unit we can bring to the force is the Free Guild Steelhelms. These are a standard sort of human unit. They have a 4+ save, they've got 1 wound each, and they can also consecrate your objectives. This will allow you to get a nice 6+ ward save while you're near any consecrated objectives that you're contesting. Hold the line as well. Each time this unit receives the all-out attack or all-out defense command, you can actually pass the order down the line of the units. Next up, though, we have the Free Guild Fusiliers. These are a unit that can become battle line. One of them, at least, can become battle line for every unit of Steelhelms in our force. And they have the Fortified Position rule, which allows them to go into something called Castlight Formation, which can allow them to ignore negative modifiers to their save rolls when they're being shot at. So pretty cool that they can't actually be targeted back by other shooting units as effectively. But they also have a decent amount of range attacks with 2 attacks while they're in their Fortified Position at a 24-inch range, 4s and 4s, rend 1, damage 1. Later in the game as well, they can have a resupply run, which will allow them to get some rerolls to hit. Now next up we have Alania and Elithor. They are a couple of Lumineth Realmlords heroes, but they count as one model. They are twins. Now I think these models are a fantastic set of heroes to bring into your force for the Lumineth Realmlords. They're going to, first of all, allow you to get some extra command points on top of the ones you're already getting. And this is thanks to their cool Realm Wanderers rule, where while they're near your Order General, they can give you a command point on a 4+ at the start of your turn. So even extra command points. They also add one to their casting, unbinding, and dispelling rolls just naturally, which is really cool. And then they have some fun abilities. So first of all, sudden translocation. This allows them to teleport. At the end of the combat phase, you roll a dice for this unit if they're thwart in the phase. If the roll is less than the number of the current battle round or less than the number of wounds allocated to this unit, you heal up to d6 wounds allocated to this unit and remove it from the battlefield and set it up more than 12 inches away from enemy models. This is really cool because what this allows you to do is gain the command points at the top of the turn and then move this unit into combat, do some damage in combat, and then move back alongside your other hero that is your general to regain those command points and the abilities to gain the command points in the next turn. Now, Salvation of Hish means they have a ward of 5+ standard as well, and the Altaria is a weapon wielded by our Elithor here. This is really cool because the damage characteristic is equal to the turn number, which is really cool. And then lastly for this force, the nice sort of endless spells I think are a really great place to go. The endless spells will allow us to have a variety of different spell abilities. There are some really cool abilities to turn off commands, do some damage, lower opponents' armor saves, cause bravery issues, all of that sort of stuff. Even extend the range of our spells, or indeed allow us to move our units more freely across the battlefield as well. I think they provide something really useful for a Lumineth Realmlords force. And so here we have our sample army list. We're playing in the city of Settlers Gain. The mortal realm that this city is from is Haiish, and we've got a grand strategy called Banners Held High. This means at the end of the game we have to have more banners and or totem models on the table than our opponent does. We should have 4 banners in this force for the Blackguard because they are reinforced, get to have 2 within their units, and then the Fusiliers and Steelhelms both have them as well. There is no triumph for this force as we are a perfect 1,000 points. Now, we've got a Sorceress who's going to be our General. This will importantly unlock those Blackguard as Battle Line. And then we've got the Command trait Secretive Warlock for +1 to cast and Unbind. This means in total, if she does choose to sacrifice a Blackguard model, we will have a nice casting bonus of +4 on her. We then also have the Anklet of Epiphany. This is going to allow her to add 6 inches to the range of all her spells. And her spell is going to be Tenebrous Blades, which allows her to pick a friendly elf unit. And that unit can treat opponent's save rolls as dash in melee. Now, Battle Mage will also be joining the force with the Mystifying Miasma smell. This will allow us to stop our opponent's units being able to run, also some other movement debuffs. And then Alania and Elithor, the Eclipsean War Sages, round out our heroes as an ally just under that 200-point limit. Now, battle line wise, we have 10 Free-Guild Steelhelms and 10 Free-Guild Fusiliers, along with the 20 Blackguard that become battle line thanks to our Sorceress being the General. They've been reinforced once. And endless spells round out our force for the Malevolent Maelstrom, which is a fun little bomb we can put in our opponent's lines and get stronger every time spells are cast near it. Then we've also got the Geminids of Ulgish, which allows us to turn off opponent's commands. Lastly, everything is wrapped up in a battle regiment, so it's a 1-drop force. 190 points spent on allies, and then 58 wounds as well with a 1-drop force. Pretty fun little army to put together for the Settlers Gain. If you've got some ideas though on maybe Lumineth Realmlords units you would bring in instead of Alania and Elithor, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And so that is the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our great little community we have here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel, be that via Patreon or YouTube members, or by grabbing yourself some merch, whether that's stickers, t-shirt, mugs, or anything from our Teespring store as well, or by using our affiliate links, which are also linked down in the description as well, that go a long way to helping support the channel. As a special thank you to all our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Iron Grinch, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Alderaan Shot First, Kendall, Soren, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lockloric, The Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle, and Gargamel196. Thank you all so much for helping support the channel. It means the absolute world to us. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, everyone, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.